on the Fed? And what do you anticipate this year?
I think they have to be near the end of the cycle. I try to prepare, I don't want to say for worst case scenario, but I try to anticipate what could put pressure on my position. So the CPI, so it came in at 6% in February. Cleveland Fed is forecasting 5.22 for March. So Fed funds right now is 4.75 to 5%. Let's assume that they hike again in May. Now you're at 5 to 5.25. If we've got CPI at 5.22, then you're at that level where the Fed funds rate would be over the headline CPI. It would be over the core CPI. And then I think I don't want to say worst case scenario. I think they could have 2 more hikes. If I had to take one or the other, I think that they hike in May. I'm not sure what happens after that, but we're definitely near the end. Whether they have 1 hike or 2 hikes, we're definitely closer to the end of the hiking cycle than 14 months ago or whenever they started from 0 and have just been straight up. So whether it's 0 hikes, which is what the bond market is pricing in right now, if it's 1 hike, which is what I think we'll get, or if it's 2 hikes, in either case, you're at the end of that hiking cycle.
Yeah, makes a lot of sense. I think July seems like the kind of time period where they'll pause. We'll have to see, but yeah, I also agree a pause is incoming soon, more likely than we thought just 2 months ago. I mean, 2 months ago, I remember back in February, they were talking about going all the way. They had nothing planned. They had pauses, I think, later in the year or something. Yeah, and then now they're talking about cuts as well. So we'll have to see.
Keep this in mind, and for all of our listeners all over the world, Jerome Powell is not your friend. So anyone, we used to have the Fed put, and Powell would come out and save Wall Street. And I've been saying, I mean, you and I follow each other on Twitter.
Yeah.
I've been saying this for the past year. He is gonna toe the line with that message of inflation higher for longer. He's not gonna come out. So in